Big bucks, beware.
Alright, we're getting loaded up. Gonna head on out. That's Mac. Perk. A little perky boy. The newest lady. Good morning, Whiskey. How are you, beautiful? And there's my big boy. That's my big boy. Oh, he's a good one, loves. Alright. Let's go do some hunting. Okay, we have made it. We are on the road, packing in. It's like a 7-8 hour drive to get here. But one really cool thing is we found a gas can full of gas on the way up. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, we're all packed up. I've got Whiskey and I got Clint back there with Perk and Mac. And yeah, we're gonna ride on in. We've got like 10-12 miles down this road before we get to our next camp spot. So yeah, we're just gonna travel on in, but I gotta wait for him. Okay, so yeah, we'll see you guys when we get to the next spot.
We're about halfway in the Sawtooth. Lacey's leading. Beautiful country. We got Perk. Got a load on. Mac's got a load on. We are headed in the big buck country. What do you think, babe? You gonna find a nugget? Yeah. Lacey's up here with her metal detector. She's gonna go nugget hunting while I go deer hunting. We're gonna have some fun. First year without Big Dan. What is that, Jack? Looks like bobcat. Well, we're at our watering hole. Just about head into the where we're gonna camp at. We're about 10 miles in right now.
Okay, I wanted to give you a little rundown on our horses. This little guy here, this is Perk. Perk, can you say hi? He's a good boy. He's a little tiny guy. He's our oldest horse. He's like 21, 22, something like that. So he is our pro. He's been doing this for forever. He's the most reliable horse. He is awesome. Mac, this guy. Hello, Mr. Mac. There's our big Mac. He is like 17 or so, and we've had him for like 4 years. I got him in like 2020 or 2021, I can't remember. So he's been doing this for a couple of years now, and he does great. He was very well trained when I got him, but he does wonderful. Blade, of course, is with Clint, and we've had him for 10 years. So he does really great. It's turned into quite the professional. He's actually really funny because he loves to go to the mountains. Like, he gets all excited in the horse trailer like a dog when you take him for a ride in the truck. It's so funny. And then we have this new girl, and this is Whiskey, and we just got her a couple months ago and just got her saddle broke, actually. So she's just kind of hanging out this trip. Never been packing on her before, so she's dirty. She needs a spa day. We're just gonna let her hang out and kind of see what it's all about. I'm a little nervous to see how she does with blood. Some horses freak out, can't be around it. We had a horse like that a while ago. which we ended up giving him to a little girl so she could ride him, because with all the hunting that we do, we can't have a horse that's going to freak out around blood. So hoping that Miss Whiskey is going to be good. She's got the other horses to tell her it's okay. So I'm really hoping that she's going to be fine, but she's not being worked this trip. She's just being ponied and seeing the sights and hanging out. So next year we'll do a little more, either packing on her or somebody will ride her. But this year she just gets to hang out, have a good time. Oh girl. But she definitely needs a spot eye when we get home. Yes, huh girl. Yeah. Okay, so we made it where we're gonna camp. I got the camp set up, fire going, even got a little dinner going. The horses are over there. And then Blade and Clint went up the trail to go scout, see what they can see for morning. But yeah, we're just gonna hang around the campfire, enjoy the wonderful evening. Here comes Clint and Blade coming back down finally. Well, anything?
Honey, I'm home.
Did you see anything?
Look at my trooper. He is just on it.
Jack, he's a good boy.
We got some buck spotted.
Good.
Woohoo!
Alright, so Clint is up on the mountain with Blade, hunting this morning. I stayed here, got camp ready. I'm gonna go down to the creek, fill up our water bottles, and yeah, hopefully I hear a shot ring out. But yeah, we're just waiting. I want to tell you guys, I'm trying to heat up my coffee. So normally, when we go hunting, it's 3 of us, me and my husband and his brother Danny, and he calls us the tripod. And so, but this year, Danny actually was just recently in a really bad accident. He was limbing a tree, and he was about 70 feet up, and he accidentally cut his own rope that was, attached to the tree. And so Danny went. He has a very cool story that I think I'm gonna see if he'll sit down and kind of do an interview with me, so we can post it for you guys, because to hear it from his point of view is just wow. He's super lucky to be alive. He broke both his ankles. He broke his back. He broke some ribs and a wrist. I think it was his left wrist. And so he's been in the hospital for a couple weeks now. They're saying like 3 months before he can walk again. But we're just super grateful to have him still alive and to know that he will be with us next year. Danny, we miss you. It's totally not the same being a bipod as it is when you're here. We definitely miss you on this trip, buddy. Can't wait to see you when we get back, and hopefully we can shoot a big one for you. But yeah, so I'll tune back in with you guys later when Clint shows back up, and maybe we'll have a buck down for you. So there's a really old cabin right here. I'm gonna go do some exploring and see if I can find something cool around it. All right, so I came, I'm gonna break my shovel. Did a bunch of digging around here. Found all sorts of horseshoes and nails. There's another horseshoe. Yeah, there's another horseshoe, some nails, piece of metal. But yeah. Sure is beautiful here. Kind of want to clean this out and like fix it up. Pretty cool. Okay, so we're loading up the horses. Gonna move camp to a new spot. But look at this, Perk is just standing over there by his saddle. He's not tied to anything. His lead rope's just hanging. But he's waiting by his saddle. That's too funny. Alright, so we'll catch you when we get to the next spot.
Alright, we are off to the new camping spot. No bucks in that hole. I went and put about 20 miles up there. Nothing big. Bunch of little ones. Tons of elk. But nothing too big.
Whiskey is
Take a
just...
picture of me too, Oliver.
Oh, hold on, I'm videoing. Whiskey is just resting her head, sleeping. Oh,
Come on.
did we disturb you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the spot right there, huh?
Right on top of the mountains where I saw a pretty nice buck. Blade is leading the pack all the way to camp. Look at this country. Chasing big bucks. Amen. Check out my crew back there. We're pretty much the only ones up here in Idaho with horses. Everyone's got dirt bikes. But we are cruising with the horses.
Whiskey's just a roaming. Must be the Mustang in her. Oh boy. Oh, hello. Hi. I'm gonna park over there. Okay, so we went to the creek and we found this rock and it was setting off my metal detector. And I was ready to call it a hot rock. And Clint started breaking it apart. And look what we found. Let's see. I believe that is some gold. Yeah. Alright, I'm doing some panning, some sluicing. I got this little, let's see if I got a little dream mat, right? And I found some gold. I got a nice chunky piece right there. Look at that. Whew. Try to get a better, look at that nice little piece. I'm so excited. I ran down and got the snuffer bottle. I'm kind of out of breath. There's not much air up here. But that's a nice little piece. Beautiful. So being on top of the mountain with 4 horses makes it a little hard to do videoing, especially when I don't have like GoPros or, you know, kind of a camera system set up. I just have my phones. I'm trying to just grab videos when I can. But yeah, I managed to get a little pan together for you guys of the gold that we did find. This is kind of like a final pan, so you can see. It wasn't too much, but it was a nice little spot. We're excited to go back. That is, of course, in the spring. It's all snowed in right now, so we're excited to get back up there. And then this is just a little picture of us packing up camp, getting ready to head back home. A cool rock that I found that looks like gold. I'm not sure yet, 100%, but we'll find out.
This is always going to be my favorite.
What's that? Your favorite what?
My favorite campsite.
All right, we're loading up. Didn't get nothing, so we're gonna head on out of here, go back home.
Come back in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll come back, try it again.
Water.
But now it's time to go home and do our Washington hunt. Right, babe?
Yeah. All right, check it out. Lacey loves Clint. Then we have right there C plus L. Now, we didn't get a buck this trip. We didn't find one big enough. But we are heading out. This is the coolest camp I've ever camped in. Look at it. Just take it in. I got Jack. He is whooped. 10 miles a day for 5 days. Come on. Yep. We're gonna have to zigzag up this hill. There ain't no trails where we're going. Then we have the wild Mustang just chilling. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good job, Perk. 23 years we've been packing up here. Come on, buddy. You got this. As soon as you crest that tree, just cut left. That one. That's my man right there. Blade, come on. I think Whiskey knows we're going home. Come on, Whiskey. She's been saddle broke 2 times. This is her first mountain trip. She's loving it. She's a wild Mustang. We found some gold, found a couple small bucks, but nothing too big that we're gonna bring home to Mom. But man, the sawtooth in Idaho is where it's at. Especially with horses. All right, we got Jack leading the trail. Whiskey is just roaming free. Here we are, 10,000 feet, 5 days in the Sawtooth. We got a 15-mile trek back to the truck. We are out of food, but we had a good time. We found some gold, found some bunch of little bucks, nothing big enough. But our horses sure loved it. All right, come on, Mac. There's a Big Mac at McDonald's calling our name. Come on. Come on.
Whiskey, the pro that she is already, gonna lead us home. That's a good girl, Whiskey.